Jacob Degrom off to the Texas Rangers. Verlander, a New York Met. You got to be kidding me. In the span of 72 hours, these signings have taken place. Baseball, oh baseball, I can't get enough. So we all saw how Jacob Degrom, we give you all the love and all the thank yous as a Met fan for all you did for the Mets the last 5 years. He decided to take his game to Texas. He's now a Texas Ranger, and good things are happening for the Texas Rangers as we speak. They are rebuilding. 5 years, $185 million, $37 million a year. That is outstanding. Jacob Degrom deserves it. Now, Cohen and the Mets didn't shy away, their post wasn't tested. They went on and got a major piece. They got Justin Verlander, and today we're going to break down both moves, right? We're going to give you the facts, the upside and downside of both contracts, and we're going to start with the Texas Rangers. So, Texas Rangers and Jacob Degrom agreed to a 5-year, $185 million deal. Let me tell you a little bit of the upside of this deal. So, I would say that Jacob Degrom still has a lot of gas left in that tank. The Rangers are now slowly building the perfect team with Jacob Degrom, Corey Seager, and Simeon. Right now, they are still contending in that AL West, which is very strong. And Jacob Degrom is a perfect piece to rebuild around with. He still has, out of those 5 years, he still has a good 4 years left if he doesn't get injured. Now, going to the downside of this deal, Jacob Degrom has been injured the last 4 years with different body parts of his repertoire, his body. That's a big question mark for the Texas Rangers, as they are taking a guy who is only aging and for the last 5 years has not been able to maintain himself on the ball field. Number two, this is a team that is rebuilding. They're not thinking about winning right now, or at least I hope they're not, because like I said, this is a stacked AL West with the emerging Houston Astros, who seem to make it to the World Series every year. And now you have the contending Seattle Mariners. The Seattle Mariners want to win. You saw the push they made to make it to the playoffs this year, and they did so. Moving on to the Mets and Verlander. The Mets and Verlander agreed to 2 years, $86 million, putting him at $43 million a year. Let me talk to you a little bit about the upside of the signings that just took place with Justin Verlander. He's coming off a Cy Young Award winner with the Houston Astros. He will be reuniting with Scherzer. You guys remember in 2005 when they were with the Detroit Tigers, they did an amazing 1-2 punch. The Mets want to win now, so adding Verlander to that repertoire now seems like the right fit, because he will now be their number one. And that just adds more room to go for Carlos Correa maybe at third, or even a Carlos Rodon to solidify that rotation, that pitching rotation. On the downside, we're looking at the Mets signing Justin Verlander with age, 38, 39-year-old, a veteran pitcher, but he seems to get better with time. So there's a lot of upside on this deal. Another downside is that the Mets tend to do contracts like this where they sign players very late in their career. Will it pick up for them? Will it play out for them? We shall see. I want to know your thoughts, your comments. We just saw that the Phillies also solidified their infield. They signed Trey Turner to 11 years, $300 million. So the NL East is very, very hot right now. I want to know what you guys think. How does this play out? There's a lot of other signings going on. We'll keep you posted. Our next episode would be talking about the shortstops. But Jacob Degrom to the Texas Rangers, and now the Mets responding. Cohen not staying with his arms crossed near his back. He went and got his guy, Justin Verlander, $86 million. What happens now? What happens to Correa? You guys tell me. Was the move for Verlander a good one? Was it a bad one? I want to know your thoughts. Jacob Degrom with Texas Rangers. What do you guys think? Let me know on the comment box down low. Baseball, oh baseball. I can't get enough. This is Giancarlos from Barrelup Podcast. Stay tuned as we're coming in hot. 2023 will be our year. We love you guys and thank you for all the support.